used to light the sky in red. Now we barely share a bed. You speak in whispers I can't read, and I pretend I don't still bleed. You touch me like you're somewhere else, a stranger wearing someone else. But I still see the sparks we made. I won't let them burn away. Love doesn't end in silence, it screams in subtle ways. And I'm not letting go of us, not fading into gray. We don't have to fade to silence, we can fade to fire. We can bring back all the thunder, reignite what once inspired. Yeah, we're standing in the smoke, but I still feel the heat inside. Don't let us die in silence, let's fade to fire tonight. I remember how you kissed was a promise wrapped in bliss. I was just a ghost of gold that leaves my body cold. But I believe in second flames, in rising from our own remains. So strike the match, I'll light the way. We're not meant to drift away. I know we're not what we once were, but we can still burn brighter. We don't have to fade to silence, we can fade to fire. We could bring back all the thunder, reignite what once inspired. Yeah, we're standing in the smoke, but I still feel the heat inside. Don't let us die in silence, let's fade to fire tonight. One spark is all it takes, don't say it's too late. Let's find the rhythm in the flame and learn to love through the ache. We don't have to fade to silence, let's set our fears alight. Even ashes can remember how to burn back into light. I won't let go, I won't retreat, I'll fight through every night. If we must fade, then let it be. Let us fade to fire tonight. Quiet takes the room after midnight. Heart beats heavy, nowhere left to run. Just footsteps echo on the pavement, alone but somehow coming undone. The window shut against the evening, still my thoughts drift far from sleep. In the black I start to notice parts of me I used to keep. Every secret disappears, that's when I know the night believes I'm here. When the night believes in me, I stand a little taller. In silence I remember I'm more than getting smaller. Lost to the earth in the news, but I'm breezily, even if no one's watching. The night believes in me. Carrying doubts like a backpack, pages. Still I look up, it's not the same. Once I feared the quiet moments, bracing every shadow's move. Now the darkness starts to soften, holding to something gently true. Maybe falling when was the lesson, just to learn how high to climb. When the night believes in me, it doesn't matter where I've been. The hush helps me remember the broken still win. I might not raise my voice, but I let the silence lead. No spotlight's needed. The night believes in me. If morning never finds me, I'll know I've come alive. Like quiet stars behind the dark, I burn without needing to try. When the night believes in me, I feel every piece alive. The lost and quiet parts I hear, they brought me to this rise. Maybe nobody noticed, but in the dusk I see I shine the brightest quietly. When the night believes in me, yeah, the night believes in me. Still hear the creak in the hallway floor, like you might walk in through that door. The coffee still brews at 8:05, though I drink it alone just to feel alive. I scroll through texts I never sent, read the lines where we used to bend. You didn't shout, you didn't fight, you just disappeared one night. And now your absence rings like thunder. In the quiet I go under. It's the silence you left that cuts the deepest, louder than the words you never said. I keep hearing your goodbye in the echo of this bed. I take screaming, I take tears. This quiet feels like death. It's the silence you left. There's a shadow in the mirror's glare, a piece of you still lingers there. I reach but always miss your face, like a dream I can't replace. You didn't leave a single note, just a fading scent of your coat. And I replay that final day, the things you never chose to say. I'd rather love to hate you than feel nothing, but even ghosts can leave you shivering. It's the silence you left that cuts the deepest, louder than the words you never said. I keep hearing your goodbye in the echo of this bed. I take screaming, I take tears. It's the silence you left. I fill this space with songs and sound, but your quiet still pulls me down. I'm not haunted by what you said, it's everything you didn't instead. It's the silence you left that holds me hostage, like a whisper locked inside my chest. And silence is a language, joy said it all best. You didn't have to slam the door, just left me needing something more. And now I'm drowning in regret, in the silence you left. I sit by the window where the willow bends, staring at a table set for two again. The coffee cools, the sugar spins. I write down wishes I keep within. Plates still paired, but chairs come undone. Salt and silence settle, table for one. Letters I started, stuck in my head, folded and hidden instead of said. I let the teacups talk at dawn. Still can't say what's gone so wrong. These are the letters I'll never send, pages piling up while I pretend, pouring my heart in black and blue. All these words just meant for you. Scribble lines I'll keep instead, love unexplained, unsaid, unreal. Remember the bell above the door, how it chimed each time your boots touched the floor. Now it echoes, searching the air, calling for someone who isn't there. The table waits for your last return. I read old notes, let the edges burn. I list the things I ought to tell, but write them out to keep them well. These are the letters I'll never send, thoughts that tumble but never mend. Knots in my throat, pen in my hand, quiet confessions you'll never understand. Whispered words, lines that bend, carried away by the river's end. Maybe someday you'll find my place, an empty chair, a sealed up case, pages pressed between sugar and cream, holding the voice I let slip downstream. Every plate, every place reminds me of a name I chase. Forks tapping rhythms on the table I brace. Pages packed with phrases too brave to say face to face. Wish I could pour it all, but I erase and replace. Coffee stains spelling out regrets and reprieves. Crooked curse of love on the sleeve, I never leave. Mornings replay, replay like the letter I'll retrieve. The postmark silence, all I'll ever achieve. These are the letters I'll never send, echoes folded where the daylight's been. Chairs unfilled in the afternoon sun. I whisper, I sing, and I come undone. Sometimes love is only pen. walls buzz with broken chatter. Every word is lost, a line that shatters. I wait for you in static haze, counting hesitations, waiting for the waves. Your anger crackles through the air, sharp as fever, always there. I press my ear against the noise, hungry for the signals we destroy. Were we ever tuned together, or just drifting out of phase? I'm screaming in this weather, but you don't look my way. I hear the blame and the interference, caught between the burst and break. Every silence broadcasts distance, every shout just starts to quake. If I find you past the static, would it all still sound the same? Or do we tune out every meaning, let resentment change the name? Ceiling stains with angry rain, echoing all we can't explain. Our words distort around the bends, signal cut before it ends. I hold my breath when you speak, acid on the tongue, my knees go weak. The dial's broken, spinning fast, no frequency for what we had. Our voices multiply the damage, straining for a place to land. I'm left alone inside the carnage, the ghosts are reaching for your hand. I hear the blame and the interference, caught between the burst and break. Every silence broadcasts distance, every shout just starts to quake. If I find you past the static, would it all still sound the same? Or did we tune out every meaning, let resentment change the name? Maybe anger keeps us tethered, maybe silence draws the lines. If I could clear away the weather, would you even answer mine? I hear the blame and the interference, past apologies now gone. If the static ever clears through, what's left feel right or wrong? I keep searching through distortion for the version I once knew, but the anger fills the open space and the signal's never true. You're a thousand broken stations, I'm the noise between the tracks. In the static left behind us, brings you back. If it trains you back.